Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. This is Anonymous T. Hope you're having an amazing day today. So today we have to talk some Challenge USA drama between Cashay and Tiffany, and it has just reached a boiling point. Spoiler alert, those of you who have not watched the second episode of the Challenge USA, Tiffany, of course, was eliminated, and, although several people wanted her out for strategic reasons, it seems that Cashay's reasons for wanting Tiffany out were personal because she was flirting with Cinco, you guys. Because she was flirting with Cinco and he carried her to bed even though she was injured and had an ice pack around her ankle, that didn't matter, you guys. That didn't matter. Then it went on this smear campaign that allegedly that Tiffany uses her assets to get men, which is completely and utterly bogus. And then there was rumors that Tiffany was wearing lingerie or was going to wear lingerie at night to entice Cinco, even though she had nothing but workout clothes in her suitcase. And I just don't understand. I just do not understand, you guys, this obsession with Cinco. I don't get it. I do not get it at all. Cashay, this is not Love Island. This is the Challenge USA. And I do not understand this obsession to where if you can't have Cinco, nobody can, and that everybody is off limits to Cinco. Like, I don't understand. Make it make sense. But the one thing I want to say before I get more into this, because there's even more drama that has happened since the episode has aired, is that we are not holding Cinco accountable, you guys. We are not holding Cinco accountable for the player that he is, and we need to start. That nice guy act and that, quiet little teddy bear cuddly act is very cute for the cameras, but off camera and behind the scenes, obviously, there are things that he is saying and doing to these women that are painting a different narrative. Case in point, starting with Love Island last season in itself, where he made it seem as though Trina came on to him after there was this staircase scene. However, we never saw actually what the cameras captured, but Cinco basically took it upon himself to just blame everything on Trina. And my thing is this: how can Trina come on to you, but we have no proof? We have no receipts. Why didn't the camera show us this? How about it's you that came on to Trina, but because you were still coupled up with Cashay at the time, you didn't want to look bad. You didn't want to look like you were playing her. So I saw through that the moment that happened. I saw how Cinco's, flip-flop behavior began once Cashay started getting popular with the fans. Then all of a sudden he wanted to jump ship, and how volatile and off and on this relationship has been between the two of them, because there's been some disturbing details that are revealed, and it's just too much. And it's like, for me, I wouldn't have even been on the same reality show, but that's just me. If you truly had just recently broken up weeks ago, why would you put yourself through the same emotional trauma and everything else just to get a bag? But yet you're framing your entire storyline on any woman that interacts with Cinco, they're going to be the target. No. This is not how this works. This is not Love Island. This is the Challenge USA, where you are supposed to be competing with the best partners to put yourself in the position, the best chance to win the daily challenges and prevent yourself, based off of your relationships, of going into the elimination challenges. That has nothing to do with who is or isn't involved with Cinco, you guys. So, and it's like, a lot of people are like, well, why isn't anybody saying anything about, Justine or Tyson or anybody else that said anything? And their reasons were purely strategic. I think they would have loved to work with, Tiffany. Tyson and Justine would have had, so many people didn't want Tiffany out. So by that point, it was kind of out of their hands. But finding out that Tiffany basically went into the elimination challenge injured was kind of weak sauce, you guys. It was weak sauce because basically they knew that she was already at a disadvantage, which I don't understand why you wouldn't keep an ally to keep your numbers strong, to keep your alliance strong moving forward. Because a big part of the challenge, whether it's on MTV or, CBS or wherever, it's also about relationships. It's also about relationships to get you as far in the game as possible. And so so now there's all this fallout, there's all this backlash, of course, because essentially a single mom is being slut shamed for no reason. We have no receipts of anything inappropriate happening with Cinco other than some flirting and, you know, of course, him carrying her to bed or whatever that was aired on the episode, but we did not see anything that was out of bounds. And so the only conclusion that I can come up with was that this was pre-planned. That this was pre-planned well before the show even happened. That I don't know if you guys were paying attention on social media, but there had been several different meetups with the challenge cast, with the rumored cast, as we saw, you know, the rumored cast leak and everything else. And, you know, there was an event that both, you know, Tiffany and Cinco were at. And I knew then, I'm like, this is not going to be good for Tiffany. They're going to set up Tiffany and she is going to be an early elimination because Cash and Cinco are on the same show, and she's going to take out any black woman that dares to be involved with Cinco. And there it is. And so Cashay, she did a Q&A and basically said that it was Alyssa that kind of was telling her some rumors allegedly about Tiffany and Cinco having a thing or whatever. However, she never fact-checked. She never validated these receipts if this actually in fact happened or not. She just went with it to use it as a reason to, you know, rally up, you know, the Love Island people, be like, hey, we got to get Tiff out. We got to, you know, get her out and this and that. And it was not even verified at all. But then you're also saying in the same breath, oh, my fans, you know, they told me to become friends with Tiffany and this and that. No. Because if you were friends with Tiffany, you wouldn't be making these comments that she's, quote, intimidated by beautiful women and that she's, quote, using her assets as a strategy to get men and this and that. And you're talking about how you guys had a long conversation after the show. You guys squashed the beef or what have you. But then now all of a sudden there's beef again. There's drama again. And now, you know, the other night, because Kylan's like on this tour of the United States for his birthday. And, you know, there's this video that Brent posted from Big Brother that got deleted. But a lot of people, of course, screen record like immediately. And it's basically Cashay just grinding all over Kylan, you know, laying him down, doing all this stuff on top of him. And it's just disturbing, you guys. It is just absolutely disturbing. Tiffany was disturbed because she unfollowed Kylan. She unfollowed Kylan because this tit for tat stuff has got to stop, you guys. This tit for tat stuff has got to stop. And all it proves is that you still care about Cinco. You still want Cinco. And you do not want nobody else to have Cinco. Because if you were truly unbothered, you would not care. You would not care whether or not anybody was flirting with Cinco, and you sure as hell would not be grinding up on Kylan to get a rise out of Tiffany. And it sucks that you allowed yourself to get played by Alyssa, who both her and Derek have some, you know, beef with the cookout, that they're, you know, forming the picnic to utilize other reality stars to take out the cookout one by one because they were jealous that they did not win the show or make it to the end of the show. And they didn't like the fact that the cookout decided to, I don't know, stick together and ensure that there finally was a black winner for Big Brother in 23 seasons, not including the Celebrity Big Brother version. I do not understand, you know, how Cashay continues to allow herself to be played and be set up in these situations. And then when she gets called out about it, she plays victim. And then she's always saying that she has receipts, but then she never posts them. Or the receipts that she does post have nothing to do with the situation at hand. And it's just exhausting, you guys. It's just exhausting. But I told you guys that she was catty and that she was messy. And you guys didn't like that. You guys didn't like that I was coming for your fave. But like I said, I'm unapologetic. I'm unfiltered. I will tell you like it is. I do not suck up to anybody. And that's on period. And I saw that. I saw the DMs, you know, that were shared and how she was talking about Justine and this and that. And even now, Justine and Tiffany, they're having a little camaraderie and posting each other on Instagram and everything else. And it just tells me that if there's this much drama with Cashay in episode 2, that we are in store for more drama with Cashay as future episodes occur. And we're going to be back here, you guys. We're going to be back here because apparently Cashay basically alluded to it that she's going to have to do more Q&As because there's more drama to come with her. So there's that. So I don't know, like, let me know what your guys' thoughts are. What do you guys think of Cashay's comments on Tiffany, slut shaming her and everything else? What do you think of Cashay now grinding on Kylan? I know some of you fans, you like the messiness, but for me, I just don't like it. I just think that it's just tacky. It's inappropriate. It looked low key like Kylan was not enjoying it. And it's just like, why? Why put yourself through all of this? Why do all of this? Why spend all the time saying that this is not about Cinco? You're not trying to get revenge with Kylan, only for you to end up on video doing exactly that. If the beef was squashed months ago, why are you now engaging in this? So it's just too much drama for me. But we'll keep you posted if there's anything else that transpires, if there's anything else that takes place moving forward, because they are all in Miami for this celebration that Alyssa's put together. And it's just nothing but mess, you guys. It's just nothing but mess and chaos. So there is that. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.